Um, well, good morning. Gina is our real host this morning, but I think, Gina, is it okay if I just start? Um, I'd like to welcome you all. My name is Roanna Prell, and I'm the principal of the Sunrise, the president of the Sunrise Optimist Club. Um, I'm not very awake this morning, so it's a good thing I'm not principal of anything. Um, And we welcome you all to our very, very favorite event, and especially Makena, our honored guest this morning. Um, the Sunrise Optimist Club is a service club that has been in Ventura for, I believe, 62 years this year. And our primary goal our mission is to bring out the best in kids. And we absolutely love what we do. We have a number of club members on the call this morning, and we're happy to have, I'm not going to introduce them all, but when we get the program turned over to the Corcoran family, hopefully you will introduce your guests, and it's wonderful. I would guess that they are spread out all over the country. So we're happy to see all of these faces this morning. So I'm going to turn the call. I'm going to officially open our meeting, and this will wake everyone up, including me. This is our bell that has been around forever. It opens our meeting, so close your ears. That's the Optimist bell. And so Gina, it's all yours.
Great. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone. It is one of my favorite days of the month, this week of the month. And so we are very excited to celebrate Makena this morning. So as we start this, it is very important that we understand a little bit about the incredible school that you're a part of. And so if we could start with Principal Karen Stenisak to just tell us a little bit about Sarah School.
Sure. Sarah School is on the East End. For those of you that may not be familiar, we're at about 430 students. We have a really dedicated staff. Many of them have been there for close to their whole career, a long time, and wonderful families and students, and I'm just really proud to be the principal at Sarah School. And I do have Makena and her family and her 3 teachers, because at Sarah School in our 5th grade we do rotate, so the students start to get the idea of what it's like at middle school. So we have Mr. Willis, Ms. McLaughlin, and Mrs. King, her 3 teachers. And so the 3 teachers got together and decided who would be the 5th grade to represent and receive this honor from the Sunrise Optimist Club, and we're very grateful to have this opportunity to recognize one of our students.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Stenisak. And Makena, to give you an understanding, we have about 7,000 elementary students in Ventura Unified. And of those that are 5th graders, there are about 1,100 5th graders. We have the pleasure of recognizing each school year only 10 students out of 1,100 students. And so I just want you to know what an extreme honor it is that you were selected to this, and just really feel all that really good feeling as your teachers have recognized you. So if Mr. Willis, Ms. McLaughlin, or Ms. King, if you would like to start telling us a little bit about Makena.
Yes, my name is Brian Willis, and already introduced, Makena is in my homeroom. I have her for a language arts rotation, and right off the bat, as we're kind of in and out of this whole pandemic with hybrid learning and distant learning, and now being on campus and being in the classroom with the mask on, right away being introduced to Makena on the first day of school, she said hello. You could obviously tell that she had a smile on her face. She's ready to go. Once she steps on campus, she says goodbye at the end of every single day. She is extremely artistic, which is close to my heart. She loves to doodle. I love to doodle. She loves to write. She is an incredible writer. She has fantastic penmanship. And of course, as you can see, she has a great supporting cast at home. I got to chat with mom and dad briefly over the parent-teacher conferences in November, and very excited for what's next for her, for Makena, going into 6th grade and beyond. Very proud of her. I'm going to turn it over to her math teacher, Mrs. McLaughlin.
Hello, everybody. I have been watching Makena for years because she's a former student sibling's best friend. So I've had kind of an eye on her, and she caught my attention a few years ago. She exemplifies this positive attitude. She is one of those kids that does the right thing when nobody is looking. And I truly appreciate that about her. I've often seen her helping younger kids before school, after school. If somebody drops something, she's there to pick it up. She brightens everybody's day that she comes in contact with. So that is a quality that we see in her, and so proud of her. And she truly is the optimist. In addition to being a strong language arts student, she is a great math student as well. So I'm very proud of that. And just she epitomizes what an optimist would be. So it was an easy choice that Makena was our selection. And thank you so much for having this program and honoring her. We are very grateful.
And I have the honor of having Makena in my science class, and she is an extremely hard worker. She is always willing to help fellow students around her. We do a lot of group activities, science experiments, and she's always helping those kids that are struggling and very patient. And then she, like Brian said, she always has a smile on her face. She's always very giving. She does a lot of artwork, which I have on my board. And she's just a pleasure to have in class. And even you see her on the playground, and she is always out there with all of the kids, a smile on her face. And it's like every day is a beautiful day. So I'm very honored to have her in my class.
Thank you so much. So Makena, now it comes to your gifts that we are giving you for being such an outstanding optimist. So you have a bumper sticker.
Ooh.
You can put on your water bottle or put on your parents' car. You have a medal that we will send to you.
Wow. Very cool.
And it sounds like you're strong in language arts and math. So we have a gift card for you for Barnes and Noble. So you can get a book to read or some math activities, whatever serves your heart and whatever you would enjoy most. It is only for you. You do not have to share it with your family. If they try to share it with you, you reach out to me and I will remind them.
All
You
right.
have earned this honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. If you wouldn't mind introducing your family, your parents, and then your other family members that we have the pleasure of joining us today.
I'm Makena. This is my dad, and this is my mom, and I have a sister named Taylor, and I have 2 dogs. One's name is Kiwi, and one is Koa.
And who else is with us on the on Zoom today?
And
Who do you see?
I have my grandma Judy, and
Where does she live?
Where does
she lives in Oregon.
she?
And I have my Aunt Patty, who also lives in Oregon.
And
And I have Grandma Lynn, who lives in Arizona,
Papa's
and
on.
Papa.
And as we were logging on this morning, we typically do a breakfast, and this is one of the celebrations that we have kept through COVID. So we have been doing this through most of the past 2 years. And this new format affords us an opportunity that we didn't have before when we did the in-person breakfast, and it was to include family members from out of state. So I just think that's just such a beauty of this format. It is a bit unexpected and not so comfortable for all of us, but it's just this summer lighting. Makena, tell us a couple things about what you like about school.
I like all my friends, and I love my teachers. I like all my teachers because well they're all really nice to me and I get to learn really cool things and it's really fun.
Do you have a subject that you like?
I don't know. I like all of them.
I like that. I like that. I see that Jennifer Robles has also joined. She's one of the Optimist members that helps me with this program. If you or Rowena can think of anything that I've forgotten to ask Makena?
I can't think of anything you've forgotten to ask. I'm glad I was able to join and congratulate you, Makena, and
Thank
meet
you.
your family and know that you have family from so many different places here to celebrate. My role usually is to present a certificate that will Gina and the staff at Ventura Unified will make sure it comes over to Mrs. Senesac and the school. It looks like this, and I'll read it for you real quickly. It says, Student of the Month, Junipero Serra Elementary School, Sunrise Optimist Club, Ventura, California, Makena Corcoran, in recognition of your academic ability, optimistic attitude, and motivation to help others. So we're very proud to honor Makena this morning as our 5th grade Student of the Month and look forward to other opportunities to watch her and support her growth. The Optimist Club has activities all the way through high school, and I suppose after that in college, university, and as an adult to become a member. It's an international organization that goes on, and we're glad that you're a part of it in this way. So thank you.
Thank
Wow.
you.
It's really awesome.
Yay!
Nice.
Very cool.
Congratulations, Rowena. Did you want to open it up for?
Well, I want to say a couple of things first. When the pandemic started, as Gina said, we just struggled and tried to figure out how can we support educators and how can we continue the Student of the Month. And as Gina said, using the Zoom format has not been easy, and most of the time we have it mastered, and we are really proud to say that we continued with this. I think about 60% of our club members are either current or retired educators. So we, what you teachers do is near and dear to our hearts. And so when the pandemic started, we decided that even though our treasury is a little bit not as robust as we would like it to be, that we felt that it was important to dedicate a little bit of money to the teachers teacher of our Student of the Month. So you will be getting a little check. And when I say little, I mean it's little. And if there are 3 of you, it's even smaller. But what I would like you to remember when, I assume it will go to Mr. Willis as the homeroom teacher, and then you can decide what you're going to do with it. But the idea behind it is that you would do something for yourself. Now, this is not to buy a book for your classroom. This is just, maybe you all can go out to breakfast, or maybe you can, there's not enough money that you can all get your nails done, even if you want to get your nails done. But with it comes, so I want you to figure out some way to nurture yourselves, but know that the money is, what's behind the money is much more than the little amount of money that it is. It is the appreciation and the well wishes of your entire community, and that is just sort of coming through this club. And not often enough do you get, do we community members get the opportunity to say thank you to you for the work that you do. And so this little amount of money, we just want you to know how much you are appreciated. And so that will also be part of the package that comes to Ms. Senesac to distribute to
Amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you.
honorees today. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Optimist Club.
We also like to say something about the family. Jennifer, Marie isn't here to do that this morning. Do you like to?
Sure, I'm happy to. When we meet a student and we get to know, Marie will always say that the school is the place where obviously we set up the best learning environment possible, and teachers are responsible for what happens in the classroom. The principals are responsible and take the leadership and set up schools that make everyone feel welcome and the teachers supported. Gina's here. The administrators at the district level have a really important role in establishing a school district where there are procedures and routines and traditions in place that make it a community. But what really, where the difference is made is by the parents and the families at home. So we thank you. We know that we're working together to do our part. I as a retired educator say we, but everyone works together to do their part. But it's you as parents and grandparents, the whole family network is what ensures a student's success, not just in school, but in life. So we honor your role and thank all of you for helping to make your daughter successful, but not only that, everyone that she comes in contact with gets the bonus of your love and care. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Now we'd like to take just a minute. I assume we have just a couple more minutes, Gina. Our club members like to say something, so if you can wave at me and unmute yourself. You're all quiet. Maria.
Yes. Do you like, what kind of books do you like to read?
I'm reading right now. I like to read chapter books. Right now I'm reading one called Esperanza Rising.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, very good. What other types of books do you like? Do you like adventures or animals or mysteries?
Yeah, I like mysteries and like adventures.
Oh, good. So the gift certificate to Barnes and Nobles is going to be, you're really going to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. Good. Is there anything else that you enjoy?
I like to draw in my room a lot, and I just like to create things. Like, I just use my imagination and then I make really cool things.
She actually set up our whole Super Bowl party on Sunday. She like makes little signs. So I said maybe she should be an event planner sometime or someday or but she had this whole setup. Like I was like, okay, don't have to do anything.
Yes.
She is a huge fan of pandas. I'm surprised pandas have not come into our conversation.
Yes.
Seriously. What else do you do 3 or 4 days a week after school?
I like to go over to my friend's house, and my one friend Tatum, she lives by the train track, and sometimes there's like a ladder that we can go over, and we made like a whole fort out of like trees and stuff and like sticks, and then we just play in there.
I used to do that as a kid. I remember to this day those forts. They were just magical.
Yeah.
I'm glad kids are still doing them.
Totally.
Mike, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to congratulate a bunch of you guys, teachers as well. So I was a teacher, and when I see a student who works hard and does great for him or herself, it's really wonderful. But when I hear about a student who is not only doing that, but is helping others, it's a rare thing, and it's really remarkable. And I congratulate you, Makena. So way to go.
Thank you.
Okay, Gina, I have to say something about Gina. Gina wears 2 hats. She is Ventura Unified School District representative on this call, but she's also a club member. And I heard a rumor, Gina, that you have a new job. And I'm wondering if we were meeting in person, we would be fining you 25 cents for that success. So just wait, and I think, you know, the next time we meet in person, you better have a quarter to put in our little box. So can you tell us about your new position?
Oh goodness, I really like it when the spotlight's on other people, not myself. So, thank you. So, yes, I am the new assistant superintendent for human resources, and really was never necessarily in my bucket list, but I have only worked for Ventura Unified, and as you're talking today, Ventura Unified is my work family. My children have grown up when I was a site principal. My children were at my school. My family is 5 generations Ventura. This is my community. Mr. Willis has known me for decades. We won't count them all. But really just an opportunity to serve the incredible staff that we have. We just have exceptional staff members, and to support the community in a new and different way is really exciting. I know there will be great challenges, but I know that with the amazing team that we have in Ventura Unified, I know that anything is possible.
Well, thank you. We're extremely, extremely proud of you.
Thank you, and I will gladly pay my quarter.
Okay, well,
maybe we should charge some inflation and I'll give you a full $1.
Okay,
You
that
start your new
in
job.
your back pocket, and I know we're going to be meeting in person one of these days.
Gina, when do you start your new job?
Because I have the experience of doing 2, I'm doing them both right now. So right now I'm already in the role.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Well,
Maybe
I
we
hope
should
you still have time for sleep.
A little bit.
maybe we should write a little check for you to take care of your stuff, you know, to
She's got 2 teenagers as well, so.
Oh. They keep me honest.
That's 2 jobs right there. I want to put up. So congratulations, Gina. I want to put a little plug in before we end our meeting with the Optimus Creed. I want to put a little plug in. We are going to have on the 23rd, so which is a week from today, at 5 o'clock in the evening, a virtual tour of the Channel Islands. We would be delighted to have any of you join us for this. We have 2 club members, Dan and Joanne Wakely, who have led tours to the islands, and so we have a quarterly happy hour that we have been doing on Zoom, and I wish we were actually getting on the boat and going to the islands, but that's for later. So if you would like to join us, please get me your email, and we would be happy for you to join us. And Makena, this would be something maybe you would enjoy, and the meeting will be about an hour long, I think, and it should be really, really interesting. I've seen a couple of photos, and it's going to be, it's beautiful. So with that, we always have an open invitation for your membership. It doesn't require very much time to be part of the Sunrise Optimist Club. We have some members that we call checkbook members, and they pay their dues, which supports us and Optimist International. And we have other members who, are on different committees. And so we would, okay, Sarah, I see in the chat that you would like to join us. Okay, can you, maybe, Karen, can you send Sarah's email to me? Good. Excellent.
We go there as a 5th grade field trip in June, so.
Oh, perfect. This will be great
yes.
for you to see that. Okay, just send me the email and I will get the link for you.
We'd like to go too.
In a couple of days. So 5 o'clock on the 23rd. So now, is there anything, club members, that I forgot to say now that I'm just a tiny bit more awake? Okay, I don't see anybody waving at me. we would like to end our meeting with the Optimus Creed. So can I share the screen, Gina? Do I have that ability? Okay.
You can now.
All right. All right. So one of the things that oh, it disappeared. Can you see my screen share?
You need to click the up arrow, Roanna, and see if that fixes it. If you go down to the bottom left corner and you click the back arrow button, there you go.
Okay. All right. One of the things that makes our club unique from other service clubs in the community is the Optimus Creed. And from what I understand, I think our honoree this month maybe exemplifies our creed. So Mike usually reads it for us. Hold on, let me see if I can make it.
Maybe you can read it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you see the creed?
Yes.
Okay. Mike, could you read it for us?
I sure can. Promise yourself to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind, to talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person you meet, to make all your friends feel that there is something in them, to look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true, to think only of the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best. To be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own. To forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future. To wear a cheerful countenance at all times and give every living creature you meet a smile. To give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others. To be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble.
Okay, with that, we officially end our meeting with one last repeat of our hearty congratulations to Makena and happy
Thank
to
you.
meet you this morning.
Thank you.
Mac.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate the shout out and the honor. It's awesome.
See you on campus, Makena, in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, hurry up. Okay.
Thank you, Optimist Club. We really appreciate it.
Well, we're happy to see you. And Karen, it's nice to see you. I know you're our mutual friend
Yes.
moved, and that made me really sad.
Yeah,
As
I
I'm
know.
sure it did you.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Alrighty, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Wow, McKenna.
That was amazing. Are you kidding?
Dad's just tearing
How-
up back here.
I
the whole time.
know. I
Miss
know.
McLaughlin was crying too.
Everyone was doing this in the camera.
Miss
I know.
McLaughlin was crying. I could see her mascara down
Mhm.
under her eyes.
We're
Come
so
here.
proud of you, sweetie.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
You got far to go, kid.
And they I loved how they did that. They